You are now tuned into Let's Talk Podcast, where we talk less and do more. Today we have a very special guest.
Carissy.
Today we're going to talk about all things woman. She just recently opened up her own spa. You know, you did my makeup once.
I did.
313 day.
Listen, that was my first year doing makeup.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved that makeup. It really.
Okay, if y'all want a natural beat, y'all know who to come to.
That was your first year for real?
That was my first year. I started doing makeup in about, what was that? 2021 for real. But I didn't start getting into suites until September of that year. So that was January. Oh, no, March.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first year.
I love that makeup. That was like
Period.
my most favorite face of makeup. That's crazy.
Yes, I was new.
Oh my God, I never knew.
It's about the confidence that you have within yourself and trying to learn the skills. So
I remember I was leaving out and I was like, damn, I want to get my makeup done tomorrow.
And I was doing $30 beats.
You was like, 313 day, $30. I'm like, oh, I'm coming back. Can I come tomorrow? You was like, yeah. I would have never thought that was your first day.
Well, not my first day.
Not your first day, but your first year.
My first year with doing makeup.
That's good. Yeah. So what made you want to start doing makeup?
Well, I ended up getting pregnant in 2020 and I was like, I'm not trying to go back to work. Like, I want to be at home with my baby.
Yes.
So I already knew how to do makeup because I learned how to do it in like 2015 when I was 21. This is a funny story I'm about to tell you. But when I was 21, I wanted my makeup done every day of the weekend. But I'm like, I can't afford to be paying people. So I learned how to do shit myself. Not good?
Yeah.
Okay. Learn how to do it myself, and then in 2020 I ended up getting pregnant. So I was like, I need to use my skills. So that February, I had my baby in March in 2021. February I started doing makeup, and then I was like, okay, I let it go for about 6 months, and then I'm like, okay, well, it's time for me to start again. So I just started doing
it. I always wanted to learn how to do makeup.
Yeah.
I used to do lash extensions, and my friends like, if you can do lash extensions, you can do makeup. I tried to do my makeup a few times, and it was just like, I look like a ghost.
I tell everybody it's a learned skill. Like, people learn how to do their own makeup for themselves, but when you're trying to do other people's makeup, you just have to pay attention to the tones, and it's really about your undertone. And you are light skinned, but you have a red undertone, so you're probably using something that's like yellow or white.
Probably. I look white, literally look white. But what I wanted to say about that is a lot of people. Like, I have friends that would get their makeup done, and they like to go to a person that's their same complexion because they feel like people like.
That's true.
They perfect their same like tone of makeup instead of having like variety.
Well, I'm just talented and all. I call myself a Jane of all trades. I know how to do nails. I know how to do hair. I used to design clothes. Like, I've always been a person that hustled and had a job. So when it came to me just going straight into hustler mode, I'm like, I have to learn how to do all this. So,
just like when I see you drilling and putting your own stuff up, I'm like, oh my God.
I've been doing this shit for my whole life. Like, I always been this type of person. So it's just come natural for real. But I teach people how to do makeup. I teach you how to do your makeup.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to the class. I really just want to learn how to do my eyebrows. I want to start with my eyebrows, and then I want to gradually go into like a little natural face.
When I first started doing my makeup, I'll show you a picture right now. My brows used to be hit. Like, that was back in the dip brow days, so it was dark. And they already not shapely, so it was a mess. But you live and
you came a long, long way because you are one of the best makeup artists in the city.
Thank you.
Because it's like I have a few that I like, but then I have a few that is like draggy.
Yeah.
So, and then you say you want a natural face, and your face looks like you about to go to the Oscars. It's like a lot of people don't really know that natural face. That's why when you did my makeup for 313 day, I remember that day I performed. I
remember it with Cash Doll. Like, this girl. Yes. Serious.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I be going through, but I remember that day. I'm like, I love my makeup. Even my friend who I went with, my friend at the time, she was like, she did your makeup good. I'm like, yeah, and she only charged $30.
Yes, that was. Listen, I was trying to make some money. Right?
That's crazy how like you just had how far you.
And that was just 3 years ago, and now I have a whole spot.
A whole spot, and this whole time when I'm coming, I'm thinking you opened up a suite. Like, you just had the front and then your room, and you have a whole spa.
I have people that work here, hairstylists, lash tech. Yep. Girl, it's through the grace of God. Really though, it's like I sat back and thought about, well, how do I want to live my life? Like, do I want to just keep on hustling, doing makeup, or do I want to make a career out of it? So I ended up going to school in January. So I went to school in January, graduated in May. Got my license in July. Got my bills in the very next day.
And this is what I wanted to talk about. I noticed that you've been doing makeup, and then I see that you were in school, and I love that. One of my friends, she do lashes. She's in school too, but I love that y'all are going and actually getting certified, getting y'all license to do it. Because a lot of people don't know you're supposed to have a license to do lash extensions. I took a class. And I'm like, okay, I took the class, but you are supposed to be an esthetician, right?
Well, no, not for makeup and lash extensions. You don't have to be licensed to do, but they are making a requirement now. They even raised it to 750 hours in order to get people to come to school. But a lot of people don't care about being licensed. A lot of people
don't care about being
They
licensed.
don't care about being cosmetologists either. They just want to do what they do.
And that's why I love a lot of people, you included, are going back so y'all can have that set in stone to be able to open a building. Because I know some people try to open a whole suite and not even have anything.
Nothing at all. I actually made a reel about that. Like, I'm licensed, baby. This is a licensed establishment.
And a lot of people don't. That's good that you went back. And I'm always for going to school and further your education, no matter what it is. So that is good. What made you want to actually get like legit all the way?
What made me want to get legit is because people, they don't take you serious when you just a makeup artist. So I'm like, oh, bet I can do way more than just makeup. So by going to school, it made me love skin. I really learned to just like learn about, because I had a client, she had rosacea. I never knew anything about it. Thank you. I had a client, she had rosacea, and I didn't know what rosacea was.
I never heard of it.
It's basically the pigment in her skin turns red, so she gets flushed easily. She can't do steam. Just certain things make their skin flush. I didn't know anything about it, so I'm over here trying to cover her rosacea, doing her makeup, and this was in the same time I did your makeup. And I'm like, I need to learn about skin conditions. I need to learn about sanitary. I need to learn all this stuff. So I was like, I'm about to go to school. That's the only way I feel like I was going to be the person I wanted to be.
That's what's going to always separate you, because let's say I'm a celebrity coming into a state and I'm like, I need my makeup done. And it's you and then it's this person. I'm like, dang, they both good. But
this one got a license.
Oh, she got a license. She got her own spot. She got this, she got that. I'm going to pick you over. It's just what separates you.
It is. But a lot of people, they don't even go for that. They go for the following. They don't even think about the licensor. They don't think about the nothing that's going on. But like, oh, she got 10K followers. I'm going to go end up looking like a ghost with her. But just so I can tag her.
And that's something I deal with podcasting, because they're like, you need somebody big. Like, you need this person. Why my auntie? I just dropped my daughter off for my auntie to watch her on the east side. And she like, you need Big Meech. I was like, she like, Big Meech has got to do. You need more your podcast.
We're going to go to the halfway house.
And it's just like, people always say, like, you need a big person, you need this person. I'm like, every person that I have on my podcast is somebody that I feel like can teach my audience something. My podcast is not just to talk about this, talk about like the latest, this. I always say this. My podcast is to teach. Like, it's information. Even my little funny episode, whatever episodes, you're going to learn something. So if you got 36K followers and you got 5,000 followers, but you're teaching how to start a business and you just want to get on there and just talk about yourself,
and they're like, where's the substance?
Yeah, it's like, I'm not, I don't care how many followers you have, because those followers are only going to watch that episode for you. They're not going to be in
if they even watch it for real, because most of the people be having ghost followers.
Yes,
like if they even do. So if you want to learn something, you want to be a boss, watch this episode.
No, for real. Seriously, and that's what I always try to get people to say. Like, some videos get a lot of views, some don't, and I don't care. I'm not deleting them. I'm still pushing them out, because if I get 20 views, those 20 people is gonna take something from my episode.
Yeah, but people really need to pay attention to the growth of people's businesses. Like, I create reels on my Instagram. I had 300 followers in June. I have almost 1,000 followers on my business page now, but it's just from talking to people, making reels, letting people see my personality. Like, that matters. People
that was
don't.
My next question: How do you, for somebody like, especially my Let's Talk, my personal page, I have a lot of followers, but Let's Talk have 300. I cannot get past 329 followers.
You need to post more. You need to make some reels. You need to. It's about finding your niche, your audience. So really, I gravitate more towards the makeup artists, the estheticians, the hairstylists, the people that's in providers that do the same thing I do, because I know they're going to repost my videos.
Yeah.
I know they're going to relate to what I'm saying, and it works. Like, some of my videos, I have over, let me look before I make some shit up.
Because I know you was, I think one time you was like, I'm about to start posting reels every day or something like that.
I remember I said that, like, I'm done. I was done posting on my real page, because I only got like 2,300 followers on my page, because people they be hating. I'm just gonna say, I'm put it out there. They be hating, But I'm like, okay, well, if I'm posting my business page, I'm posting for the business. I'm posting for other people to see what I'm doing as far as business. Like, they don't have to know nothing about my personal life. So with this reel got almost 16,000.
Yes.
Likes,
Are you on TikTok?
I am on TikTok.
Yes.
TikTok be going.
My TikTok, I have like 30-something thousand followers on TikTok. My TikTok do so good.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I wish I could. But it's just
so what's the metrics? Because my TikTok, I have some videos that go viral, but it's always me fussing about something. Like, it's never like nothing regular.
I feel like with TikTok is like where you rant, I think. Yeah, TikTok is where you rant at, because Instagram is just everybody want to have an aesthetic. I don't have an aesthetic. I just wake up and do me. Like, okay. I don't. One day I may post this. One day I don't have an aesthetic. Like, my Instagram is not aesthetically pleasing. It's just my life.
Neither is mine.
I'm very transparent. I post how I feel in the moment. So TikTok is like for rant. Like, even today, somebody tried to argue with me. One of my cousins like wrote a long message out about me and tagged me in it, and I commented, and I just was like, girl, bye. Have a good day. I'm having a great day. I'm not about to argue back and forth with you on Instagram.
I swear I
have a podcast. I have one more class in nursing school. I have.
Tell her if she want to argue, come on the podcast.
I'm doing things. That's what I should have said. I should have been like, you want to come on the podcast because you're I'm not mad. No, you are. I'm on my way to do another episode. I already did one today. This is my one day off in the week. I got 2 episodes. I'm having a great day.
Okay.
So, and I left it alone.
Let's do it in front of the camera. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So I'm looking for a space. I'm looking for a space. I want to start, but I used to post every week. This is episode 41. I just recorded episode 40. I want to post, and I watch Mel Robbins. It's a Caucasian lady. Okay. If you ever feeling like stuck or you just don't know like what to do next, you need to listen to her podcast. Okay. Like, she on the phone too on Apple Podcasts. That's where I got to put my stuff. But you just turn her on, and she real transparent. I listen to her, and basically she might post like every 3 days. Like, she posts so much. And
I be trying to post a lot, but it's between being a mother, a business owner, and just other things going on in my life. Like, who has time to be editing videos? That'd be the problem.
I went the whole September without posting. I'm like, well, I'm not posting on my podcast. I'm gonna do this. All I did in September was be a mom and go to work. I might as well just been posting, because I didn't do nothing that I wanted to do. Yeah. But I want my own space. Like, I want to have my own little space, so all my episodes are recorded at the same, like the same background.
That's a great idea.
That's what I want to do.
You definitely need to, because that's another thing. Like, when I was making getting my space together, my suite that I had before this, I was like, what make me unique? So that's what made me paint the kiss lips on my wall, because I'm like, if they looking at my page, all they see is a white background. What makes me different from somebody else? So I made a video of me painting my kisses, because I'm an artist. Right.
And DIY is like one of the on YouTube. You got YouTube?
I tried. To make it use. I know. I gave up on YouTube.
The top videos on YouTube, this is for everybody, is self-help videos, like just how to be a better self, what to do to be like a better person. Fitness videos and DIY videos.
Oh, well, we need to get the phone so I can show them.
DIY. I
DIY everything.
Yes, DIY videos. I go on YouTube and type in how to do this. So DIY videos.
But I feel like it's because I don't have patience to wait on nobody. So if I gotta get it done, I'm gonna get it done myself. Like,
yeah, that's me. I'm the same way. Yeah. What is the pros and cons of being like you have your full spa now versus when you just had a suite at somebody else's establishment?
The pros of having my own spa is it being my own spa. And also, I know who's coming in and going out. I feel like when I had my suite, I was at a building. It was called Saxony Place. If anybody ever want to go there, they let anybody in there nowadays. But it was a man walking down the hallway smoking a cigarette. I'm like, I don't like that. So I don't know who's in here. I don't know if they're gonna break into my stuff with it was just weird. So honestly, that's one of the pros. Being able to have a bigger space. So like I just had my grand opening. We had a time at my grand opening. I got a whole parking lot. It's cool. We're going to have way more things going on. But I feel like it'll just, me having my own space branch me out to do way more things. Because one, I'm a mother. I'm a girl's girl. I want to give out resources to younger girls because I'm about to be 30 next month. And it took a minute for me to get to where I'm at right now. But it's plenty of young girls out here that really want to do some stuff. So just having a space for real. The cons, I gotta pay big rent. But other than that, so far I've been enjoying it. Even though I'm the boss around here, and I still, my people that's in here, they run their own businesses, so they are their own independent contractors. I don't be micromanaging. I don't be doing none of that, and they respectful. They cool. So far we just doing good. Ain't really good. No cons yet, but besides, I can't control the general public, but other than that, I got a spa. So,
and not to mention, you have a space where you can do anything. You can have a vision board. I had a vision board party with someone. You got vision board party. You can have you.
I'm gonna have so many little
endless.
things.
You have so much different stuff, and you have you have a big space, and it's nice, and it's right off the freeway. So when people complain about driving from east to west, so when something is right off the freeway, that just make it way better.
I'm 10 minutes from Southfield, 10 minutes from downtown, 10 minutes from my mama house. I'm 10 minutes.
I just dropped my niece all the way off to get her hair done all the way on 94 and like Cashew, and it was only 16 minutes to get here.
Okay,
so yeah.
But I do have a lot of things planned. I'm not gonna say them because people watching now. We want to say none. They be watching though. But I have a lot of things planned for this space and for people to come do
for your
shit.
brand.
For my brand. Yeah.
What was having a spa? Was that always a goal? Once you start doing makeup, was having a spa always the goal? Or was it just something you just was like, I want to?
Well, when I initially was looking for a new space, I was just looking for a bigger space for me because I was an esthetician. But the pricing of just having a small space is the same as having a building nowadays. So I took a leap of faith. Like, I just prayed. I went to go see another building, and
that's all you got to do.
Yep, that's all. For real, I went to see another place, and it was cool, but it wasn't what I was looking for. Because if I was going to have a big space, I want to have rooms. I want to be able to rent out rooms because everybody wants their own private space. They don't want to just be out and open. Which that's salon vibes. We doing spa vibes, more intimate. So I had a real estate agent. I told her, like, yeah, I ain't looking for this. So she told the broker, and he brought me here, and I came here. I was like, oh, I love it.
At first sight.
And I just prayed. I sat right in this room. It wasn't nothing in here. All blue walls. I didn't have.
It was all blue.
All blue. I painted all these walls, girl. So all blue walls, and I just prayed. I was like, if this space is for me, like, make it happen. And I kid you not, we went and wrote my proposal out, and they wrote us back the next day like, she got the money, and we moved in.
Because you graduated school, and the very next day,
I got.
It was like boom, boom. It was like you graduated, then and that's big because in our generation, I'm 33. I'm a little older than you, but in our generation, a lot of people, men and women, they want to look like they're doing something. It's so important for them to look like they're doing something, a part, than to actually be doing something in real life. Because once you sign off for Instagram, what are you really?
What are you doing? And that's my thing. I never was the type of person that want to be in the spotlight. I didn't care about people knowing me. I'm always been about my business. So put that money where your mouth is. What are you doing? Like, I graduated school in May. And it's a process to get your license. It's not like I can go the next day. You gotta pay dues. You gotta wait for the state to send you the paperwork. You gotta do all this stuff. So I had to wait for 2 months. Yeah, because I think y'all take with PSI as well, don't y'all?
We have to take after we finish school. Like, I'm done with school, but I still have to take a test. If I don't pass that test, I am not a nurse. So it's not just, and then you gotta wait for them to send your.
And we have to take a practical and a theory in order. So, and it's not at the same time. You gotta pay for both tests, and you gotta pay the licensing program before you even take the test. So it's people. I'm the only person in my class right now that got their license.
Because people, it takes time.
It takes time. So it was a 2-month process, and honestly, it be God. I always be like, it be God for real, because I was looking to move and nothing was happening. So I took my test, and then the next day I signed my paper and I was licensed with a spa. So it's just like,
it worked so fast.
It worked fast. It was
meant. It's meant to happen. It's supposed to happen.
It is. But the thing about it is, I did a lot of sacrificing before being obedient, and I feel like being obedient is what push everything forward. Like last year in November, I decided, like, I'm done sacrificing. Like, I'm ready to be obedient to God. I'm ready for my life to get its roll on.
That's where I am now.
Yes, but it works, and it works fast. So be prepared. You're going to shed a lot of tears. It's going to be a lot of people that you're going to fall out with. It's going to be a lot of people that be like, well, let's see what she going to do. And you're going to do it. But
that's how it was when I first started nursing school. I'm like, I'm just ready to sacrifice. I moved in with my sister. and I just went to school, and then it was just like I got distracted, and I'm like, I can't keep living like this. Yeah. I'm ready to get back in my own space, so I'm gonna take a break from school and go to work, make the money, move, and I'm gonna do that. And it was just like, if I would have stayed focused and just kept like downsized and just kept living below my means, I could have stayed in school. But it was just like, when you have a kid, like if it was just me, I could have did that. But when you have a kid, it's like, me and my daughter have to be comfortable. Same. So I'm like, okay. So now I just moved. Congratulations. I was staying with my sister, and I moved into like this little ugly raggedy apartment. I'm like, I'm just stay here, and I'm gonna stack my money, yada yada yada. And then I just moved. My daughter's birthday was the 6th. I got my keys on the 5th. We just moved into a nice condo, a really nice one. I'm so happy. And now I'm gonna work the rest of this month out, and then next month I'm finishing school, and that's my plan. And that's gonna happen for you. Yeah. So, girl, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks, because honestly, it do work out that way. I pray fully, but I have a journal. I write down my gratitude, what I'm grateful for. Like, because even though life isn't perfect, we still gotta wake up every day and just be grateful that we waking up. Like, I'm thankful for everything that I have, but I write all that stuff down in my journal with a blue pen. And then in a nursing home, working in a nursing home, it makes me look at life different, because it's like, I'm working with people that can't do anything for themselves. Can't do nothing. They can't go back. This is life. So I just be thinking, we only get one life. Like, you only get one life. And that's why I'm so big on time. That's why I was mad I was so late. You only get one. You don't get no time back. You don't. And that's why, like, even today with the little stuff, the girl trying to argue, was just like, I'm not even wasting my time. There's no reason to. I don't care what you say. Have a blessed day, because people be so miserable. And I said, you so mad, and I'm having a good day. It's like, no, it's just like, it's so many things I don't even give my energy to. My daughter's dad said he was gonna get my daughter at 12 on Saturday. I said, okay, thank you. He texted back and said, just bring her at 3. I have a whole day planned. Well, I said, okay. I'm gonna tell you what I be saying when I meet, because I got a baby daddy. I be like, I kept the baby, so I can't. No, every time somebody say like, no, you need to. I be like, at the end of the day, I chose to have my daughter. I did. I chose to have my daughter, so you can't get her. Okay, I'm not one of the people about to come. I'll go drop her off on the porch. People say that to me all the time, but it's just like, or when he called, don't answer. No. You call, say one thing, I'm on the way, and I'm going to get my daughter. And you're handicapped. No, because at the end of the day, that's between him and God. That's between him and God. Period. That's it. It is. I don't have to badmouth you. I don't have to do nothing. And then when she gets of age, she's gonna be able to see for herself. But right now, I'm a mama 24/7. And that's the part. Like, I'm a mom 24/7. My baby right now with my nieces. But the thing about it is, what's the point of badmouthing them? All it is gonna do is put a nasty taste in his mouth and everybody else's mouth about him. So it's just like, shit. I kept my baby. So if I gotta do what I gotta do, I gotta do what I gotta do. Think about it, we always figure it out. And I see some of your reels. You even had your baby was even there. He be with me. Was painting or doing whatever. Your baby was there. He be with me. Like, his daddy get them often, but we both experienced, so he gonna have to be with me. Like, we don't just give our baby to anybody to watch. He just started school, so that now gives us time in the days where I don't have to have him with me while I'm painting and doing stuff. So but like, do a lot of stuff while he in school, girl. And honestly, this is his first time going to school, and it's not enough. I mean, I'm not saying it's not enough hours, but seriously, as soon as you drop him off, I'm picking him right back up. I dropped my daughter off at school, went to the dentist, went to get my hair braided. Yeah, I recorded my podcast. I'm on a podcast talking so fast, looking at the clock. As soon as I finish the podcast, I got to run and get her, drop her off, come here. It was just like, I'm like, damn, I forgot to go grocery shopping today. I'm going to just go to Kroger. Okay. Girl, the other day I was so hungover, and God, my baby knows my heart. But I was not being a good mom the other day, and he went to school the next day. He was like, oh yeah, he ate 5 beef steaks. I was like, damn. But it's something like, we human, and once you become a parent, it's just like, now it's my life and somebody else's life that I have to be accounted for every single day. Like, he needs some clothes, wash the school. I gotta get up and wash the clothes. I gotta put them in the bathtub. I gotta do all these things, and it's just like, still I gotta get up in the morning and work. Yeah. And handle my business. And I say women are really superheroes. And on my episode I just recorded earlier, that's what he said. He said, y'all women really sacrifice a lot. Like, we sacrifice not only our body when we pregnant, but our time, like our goals. Because it's a lot of times, like now, I couldn't start school because I'm like, my daughter's starting school. I don't want to start school while she's starting school. I want to be able to help her. I don't want to be stressed out about school. Then I can't. So it's just like we sacrifice a whole lot as mothers on a daily basis, whether you in a 2-parent household or not. I don't care. And if people say 2-parent households, even in a 2-parent household, the mother is still doing more.
The mother is still doing more work than I know. Plenty of people right now are still in 2-parent households, and they be like, I'd be like, girl, well, you better break up with them so you can have somewhere to drop your baby off too.
How do you feel? How do you manage having a spa? This is a big responsibility. Having a baby, having a son, and still having like a social life.
I don't have a social life. I don't have I don't have a social life, but I've been grinding, so I haven't missed having a social life. I haven't missed out on nothing. Like I partied when I was early 20s. I partied as hard as I can, but I had my son at a mid 20s age, so that was a good thing about it. Like I was 26 when I had my son, so I did all my partying, and sometimes I made, his daddy would get him, I go do something. My mama would get him, but
you ain't missing out on nothing.
I ain't missing out on nothing.
Sometimes I go out,
what is it to do here?
Sometimes I go out, I'll be sitting there, I could have stayed at home.
Yeah.
Or I will go out and I'll be dozing off. Like I just got off work, let me try to go here, and it's just be like, I really enjoy being in my own space, being at home. That's why even now, like when I start dating, when I get a man, we can stay in the house and we can cook, or we can get a carry out, or we could even go out to eat and then go home, watch a movie, play some cards. That's my vibe.
That's mine too. When I was in a relationship, that's all we did. We used to be in the house.
That's my vibe. Let's play cards. Let's take some shots. You like that's
shots, listen to music, eating some food, chilling, like
talking, kicking it. That's my vibe. I don't have to be out. So many innocent people was getting killed. First of all, so it's just like, and then I met a guy. And he was cool or whatever, but he just always have to be outside.
Yeah.
Always, and I just feel like I did that already. Like in my early 20s.
Do he have kids?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be the thing. Guys always be outside.
He's a great dad every day. So it's like, bitch, I'm off. I'm outside. So I get it, but it's just like.
What's his sign?
My same sign.
Aquarius men.
The last 5 guys I met are Aquarius. One birthday after mine, one birthday the day after mine, one birthday 2 days before mine. One, the most toxic older man, birthday the same day as mine. Ooh. And it's been on and off for years.
I've never dated a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius, by the way. I've never dated a Sag.
And then sometimes I see myself, so I'll be like, am I just irritating? Like, it was one I met, it was a guy, he was real pesty. And I'm like, oh my God, is that how I act when I
You know what? I'm about to say mess with him. We ain't never messed with each other, but it was a guy that used to take me out, and he was an Aquarius, and he was a pest. Pesty. Like, he would be like, but other women look for that. I don't. So he'd be like, oh yeah, let's go on Wednesday, let's do this, plan our whole day out. And I'd be like, okay, well, I'm a little busy. I'm busy, yeah.
The one I had that was real pesty was like, he would text me, what you know I'm about to pull up? No, you're not. What you doing? You ain't text me all day. Okay, I know you're doing this. I called you. Why you answer? And it's just like, absolutely not. Like, no.
Please.
But as Aquarius, it's crazy because as Aquarius, we like having our own space. Like, I used to feel like I can't be with nobody and not live with that person. We together as grown adults, we need to live together. Now I feel like I will never live with a person again until I'm married.
I'm not living with nobody until I get married either. I actually been single for the last year. Like, single. No dates, no nothing, no nothing. And it's like getting to the point now I'm just like, I'm kind of missing some affection. I'm a little bored, but it's like, do I even have time to
I think it's because it's getting cold. Because lately, the last few days, I'm like, I be at home, and my daughter just want to sleep in her room all of a sudden.
Like, my baby sleep in the bed with me.
We usually sleep face to face, but since we moved, she got her new room. She
a big girl.
She gave me kiss. All right, mommy, I'm going to sleep by myself. I'm like, you sure? You don't have to. And I just be in my bed like, I miss having a man. Like, I miss having a little boo.
I've been getting a little bored, but what to do? I feel like these guys don't have nothing to offer right now.
But then I hear about my friends and their situations, I be like, never mind. I'll go on a date and we can go, talk. But
I haven't even been on no dates, girl.
Really? I had a funky good time dating this summer. I was dating.
Well, I was grinding hard.
Some hell dates though, but I would go to work 7 to 7 and be like, all right, I'll be ready by 10. Yeah, that's how pressed I was.
So I haven't went on no dates, but I did go on a date recently, and this is, I know people that know me, know you, might watch the podcast, so I ain't gonna say too much, but they was hell dates. One guy, he was like, why are we tipping and gratuities added? I'm like, I used to be a waitress. Like, you better tip.
I used to be a waitress, like, for real.
He like, but this is the job she chose. I said, and you're paying for the vibe. You paying for her. She's being nice. You paying for the food coming out on time. Like, guys is slow. Then the other guy, he just, he had too many kids, and I feel like he wasn't a good father. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna, hopefully he don't see it. I don't know. Y'all might know each other. I feel like people be knowing each other. We know each other. But
I went on a date with a guy I went to high school with. Okay, and he was like, "Yeah, we gonna order off the lunch menu, the lunch special menu." And I'm coming from the guy I was dating, one of the guys I was dating. The guy was really dating heavy this summertime, and it was always whatever you want. You want this, you want that, get whatever you want, give her whatever.
They be turning me so off.
So now when he tell me we ordering off the lunch special, I was like, at that point, I'm thinking you'll never see me again.
Never.
I had got me a drink. I'm like, a drink. He's like, no, I got some liquor in the car. I'm like,
oh, he cheap.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
And then I made a post. I posted it. I posted like my outfit. I was real cute. And I'm like, I just went on the worst day ever. I know I went on the most boring day. He didn't have nothing to talk about. He was like, you don't ever be outside. I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, you need to come outside. Like, what you in the house doing? You need to come outside.
And you ain't paying for shit when we go outside.
I was just thinking like, with you? Like, but I was just like, let it cool. So I'm like, I went on the most boring day today, yada, 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 yada. And he made a post like, mind you, after the date, he kept calling and texting me, asking me to come to a bonfire he was having. But no.
I don't want to hang with you.
That's too intimate of a setting.
Yeah.
He made a post like, you look better in high school or something he said. And I was just like, okay, but you were still calling me after a date.
You still want to take me out. So clearly.
And I went on a date with another guy, a very established man. He sat there the whole day just talking about himself. Like, I do this. Yeah,
those be the worst ones.
He just was talking about himself the whole time. Like, are you interested in me? Like, are you interested in me? Because he talked about himself the whole time. And then he like, yeah, I ain't trying to meet nobody kids. I said, oh, that was never an option. He like, I'm just trying to have fun.
What they be trying to do when they ask people out on dates?
I'm just trying to have fun. So he like, I tell a girl, like, if you want to have fun, then talk to me. And I was just looking like, you will never see me again.
Never.
Either.
The fun been had already. This ain't that.
So I'm over the day, and I don't have no more. Well, Sweetie's Day is coming up. You have no plans?
I don't know, Sweetie.
I don't have no day.
No, I'm looking for clients. Y'all come book some appointments. I got a Sweetie's Day special. No, I'm not doing nothing for Sweetie's Day. Not a thing. I don't have no boo.
I haven't been seeing no Sweetie's Day posts either.
I haven't been seeing none either.
Sweetie's Day canceled?
They said this day for every time of year because ain't nobody got to do nothing. I said, it's canceled. I've been seeing on Facebook it was canceled.
I seen it. I posted the other day like, is Sweetie's Day canceled?
Nobody booked no makeup appointments.
That's crazy.
No, I put up a special to do like a facial with champagne and strawberries and stuff. Nobody booked a man nothing.
And I feel like that's because so many men are just having fun. You're not about to be having fun with me. Okay, go. The other girl can take you out.
I don't even know if it's having fun. I feel like these guys be avoided. Like their attachment is avoided attachment. Like they want the woman to be all on them. Like, who doing that? I'm not doing that.
I was with this guy. He was like,
Did you hear that new Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion song? This is my first time hearing it today. It was like, what I look like giving a nigga attention and giving me none.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
With this guy, he was like, touch me, like, love on me. And I was just thinking, like, I should have brought you flowers. Like,
you should open the door for him.
Seriously, like, what is, men really want to be chased. And it's just like, no.
They be like, oh, you ain't give me no flowers. You're the man. I
just seen a post that was saying basically, you bought him but not ready for a relationship. Yeah. Like, seriously,
I don't know.
I just talked about this on my last episode. Social media has wiped serious relationships. I feel like men really feel like, why be in a serious relationship?
Because there's so many women out here that don't care to have them. But I feel like back in our day in high school, that was the mentality. We let guys talk to us for years on years on years and always be able to come back. That they not, they never was looking for that.
And at my big age of 33, I'm like,
they still the same thing. So
what are we doing?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not trying to have fun. I've had so much fun in my life. I'm not looking for.
And especially when we be a parent too.
A parent, something consistent, something steady, something serious. Because for one, I don't got that much time. So if I'm giving you the little time that I have to be interested in you. You have to be interested in me. Like they say, linking up is not apartment 4B. It's like movies, bowling, something like that. A man will give you his address.
They be like, oh, you at home? Can I pull up over there? No.
I was talking to this guy. He was cool. We were texting. He was cool. He was smart. And then he was like, let's play a game. If I guess something, I can come over.
What? So what? Okay, because I'm about to say I would have bought them too.
Come over where?
I am not nice. Yeah. I blocked the fuck out of somebody. Like, no.
I just blocked this guy. I want to unblock him because that's like he was actually like a 70%, and I'm meeting like 30. So I'm like, okay, he was 70, but then I'm like, no, I know
you can get a
or at least
a 90. At least a 90. It ain't never gonna be 100.
At least a 90.
Girl, I'm just praying God send me my husband because I'm ready to get married.
I'm ready to get married.
I'm ready to get married. I'm done. I don't. So that's why I haven't been dating. I'm just like,
it's like first date. Let's go to Vegas and get married.
Yeah, because I'm serious.
Are you serious?
I seen a Facebook post yesterday. It was like, if we start texting today, we can be in love by Christmas.
Seriously, we can have our matching pajamas and we can take our pictures by Christmas.
Yes, but I'm ready to get married. I'm not trying to be playing. And I feel like you give people your attention, they be like, oh yeah, I talked to her. No, you don't. Don't say nothing about me. Like, I don't even know who you are.
I don't even know you. The dating pool is toilet water. Yeah.
Yeah, it's piss in it. But it's some people out here that got good men, and that's good for y'all.
That's great.
That's great.
I love that for you. How do you, what advice do you have someone doing makeup that's interested in opening up a spa, or just maybe they want their own space? Period?
My advice is just to go for it. Like, don't let nothing hold you back. It's a lot of people that may try to shit on your dreams. They might believe in what you're doing, but if you believe in yourself and you have that confidence within yourself, you can do anything in your power. So that's my advice. Really just do you. And if you're gonna roll the dice, bet on yourself. Like,
every time.
I had to listen. I fell out with so many people during this journey of me just trying to get myself together because people don't be on the same page as you. They'll think about the dreams that you have and they'll try to shit on it because they don't have the same dream, or they feel like, oh, I work a 9 to 5. 9 to 5, so you need to go get a job. You need to do this. Like, this been working out for me. I don't have to go do that. Like, my life is not the same as your life, and I think that's where people be messed up at. Like, if you have big dreams, go for your dreams. Like, you started your podcast, but all you had to do was make that first episode.
How many people told me, like, everybody doing podcasts,
everybody doing makeup, everybody doing hair, everybody making cars, everybody buying. It's just like everybody's gonna do something. Every market is oversaturated, but what makes you different? Like, you know, it's just about that. Like, that's what. Hold on one second. Hello. Not with my son. It's dark outside. What? Okay. Girl.
It be like that. Like, my sister's like, I'm about to take them over my baby daddy's house. Not my daughter. You can okay. Her maybe. We wrapping up anyway.
Yeah.
So, I have one more question. Do you have any future goals for? I'm gonna clip that part too.
Thank you.
What is your goals for? Like, what do you see happening for 2025? 2025 is crazy.
2025 is crazy. 2024 was crazy. 2024 brought me a lot of blessings.
Yes.
2025, I plan to just extend my around the way beauty and my brand. I plan on doing a lot of workshops for women. I plan on coming in here and being the boss spot of the East Side. Like, I got talented women with me. I'm a talented woman, and I'm a girl's girl. I'm bringing everybody together because it's somewhere that we all can come to as a sanctuary and just build and do other things. Like, it's time for people to really get into their bags. Like, I know a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs. You can't be one.
You can.
It ain't easy. But if you're going to give up, then you just not built tough for it. But, girl, I got a lot of stuff coming. I want to say it, but I got people, listen, I have friends, well, not friends, past friends that I worked with that shitted on me. Like, when I'm just, first of all, in 2021, I had a lot, I'm just going to put it out there, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life. Like, I ended up getting, like, OWI. I had a new baby. My car got took. It was just all type of shit going on. It was people still, like, let me just step on you and make it worse.
Make it worse, yeah.
And then it's like, people be like, oh, you got a ball on list? No, I don't got no list to ball on nobody. This all I got to me. Yeah, I'm just doing me.
It was a post. It was like, I'll never forget who gave me a hard time while I was having a hard time. And I really lived by that.
Yeah, and it's like people, they don't see your perception of how you look at life. And they just be so rude with it. And it's just like, you don't even have to be rude. Just have a good day. Be kind to somebody because you never know what they going through.
You never know what nobody going through. And I got so mad. I cussed this lady out so bad at McDonald's because she was so nasty. I cussed her ass down. Girl. And when I got off work, I went back and apologized. I'm like, I apologize.
That's me all the way.
I was like, I apologize. I was having a bad day, and I'm assuming that you was too. But I do apologize because I don't talk to people like that, especially nobody older than me. She was like, you know what? I'm sorry too because I was having a bad day. Yada yada yada. Yeah, we was going at it in that drive-thru.
I had a friend. She's still my girl. She's Aquarius, right? And we had differences early in the year. And I extended grace to her. You know, I want her to come to my grand opening because she thugs out on me. She knew everything I went to. And today I apologize to her. Oh, because I'm a blunt person. And I'm straightforward. And I may not be trying to hurt people when I say certain things, but it may come off as hurtful. So I apologize to her today. I'm like, you know what? I apologize if I hurt your feelings when I was saying what I was saying. She just was like, you know, I apologize too because I took some time to look at it different. So it's just about being grown and knowing when to apologize when you're wrong.
And taking that person's perception into consideration.
Yes, and holding accountability for the things that you say and the things that you do, because at the end of the day, that lady could have been like, fuck you.
Yeah. And I would have had to take that. Like,
you would have to take it because that's because her feelings is valid. But at the end of the day, she seen that you was coming from a genuine place. So she's like, you know what? I was wrong too. So people, start holding accountability for yourselves.
Well, she would have been like, fuck y'all, but you ate that. You did.
That one.
See you later. Like, yeah,
you ate that, but fuck you too, bitch.
I really appreciate you for being a part of my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I will look forward to we can do some stuff together because I like doing a lot of stuff. Like,
and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get with the girl bosses, and I'm trying to be moguls. We trying to we trying to break the generational wealth barriers, and that's all I'm here to do. Yeah. So I got nieces, I got sisters, I got a mama, and I got a son. So I just want everybody to see that if I can do it, you can do it too, and we're gonna make millions.
Yes,
because it's money out here for everybody.
It's money to be made.
Think about everybody else that's making money. They ain't stingy with it. Why I gotta be stingy with it? Like, why? I got a whole building. Come do your podcast.
I really appreciate that. Yes. I appreciate you for coming, and I do look forward to doing some more episodes here. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it. Period.
So, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.